And welcome to my scrappy space. This month we are working with the color purple. One of the things about purple is I don't have a whole lot, and I don't think a lot of us do, because it's kind of one of those colors that we don't find very often. Now, if I was to probably go through some paper pads or something like that, or collections, I could probably find more, but I just want to utilize what I have in my color category. So let's go ahead and leaf through this. And I just pulled this out of my color, and this is what we're gonna do, is just go through it. Here is a paisley, and it looks a little bit more reddish to me, but I think when I had it in the red, it probably looked more purple. You know how that works out. I do like the paisley, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. I will work with it, put it on a backing, whatever. This is just beyond adorable. Of course, I'm gonna keep that. Oh, and there's a solid on the back. That's super nice. Okay, that is super duper cute. I love that. And this isn't the, oh, I wonder if I had a page kit together. Oh, you guys check that out. I had a page kit, and these are all thin papers. Oh, I know where I got these. I was helping my bestie. She was working in her scrap room, and she had a big thick pad of these, and they were flimsy, and I think she had like, you got like 5 or something like that. She's like, anything you want, you take. And so I pulled these, and I'm gonna keep these together. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them. Now I will back these on another piece of paper to give them some stability, but I really like that. The green may be a little off, but I don't think I care. I don't think I care, so I'm going to put that to the side and make it a page kit. Maybe do a base page with it or something. Then I have this one. I don't know that I need 2 of those, but I do like the dark, or the cardstock of it. I think I'm going to put one in my blessing box. See, we're already starting our blessing box. This I love. This is authentique. It's stripe and polka dot, and it's wonderful. Now see, this looks more burgundy to me now. And I know that I pulled this out of my red because I felt like it was more purple. So I don't know. But this is super adorable. I don't know if you can see the tone on tone. It's super cute. Ha, love it. I'm going to keep it in here for now. Here is a purple plaid. Now we all know how I feel about plaid. But I don't know, maybe I'm feeling a little plaid-ish. See, I think I could work with that plaid a little bit more. So I am going to keep this just because it is purple. It's not so ready available. Like if I had an orange plaid or something like that, or a red plaid, obviously I have tons of that in my stash. So I think I'm going to go ahead and keep that. Oh, look, a rainbow of dotness. And then this is more of that purpley stuff. Here are some cut aparts, like it. All right, here is some purple arrow. Yeah, not a fan. Okay, but I do like the purple arrow. This is super cute. I don't know what it is, but put little orange dots on it, and I like it. Oh, there's another piece of that floral. Just a second, sorry. Let's go ahead and keep it all together if we can, right? Oh, I like that. All right, oh, now we got just a mess. Just a minute. Let me get this fixed. Let me get it fixed. Nobody wants a mess. Okay. Now this is an ombre. Kind of goes reddish purple. See, when you put it next to purple, it totally looks red. And then when it's next to red, it totally looks purple. So I do like that though, and the cardstock is wonderful. This has got gloss on it. Sorry if that's bothering. This has got a hashtag on it. It's super cute though. So I'm going to keep that. There's 2 of them. I'm going to keep that. And then here's some more of that authentique. I'm going to put that up front here with the other piece of it. And then these are the 2 that we brought over from the color blue. We thought it was blue. I thought it was blue, not we. I don't want to drag you guys into my colors. But this is a wonderful polka dot. And then I have some more arrows. And I think we do archery a lot. So I think that I can totally utilize that. Okay, so I will do my light, bright, medium to dark, and then most of this, I liked it, and I think I'll use it even if the dark, like I said, with purple, it's a little bit more different because you don't get as much of it. So I am going to keep that. And my Nana also, that's another thing, is think about the people around you and the things that you scrapbook. My Nana loves purple, 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 purple. And she always says, when I grow old, I'm going to wear purple. And she's in her late 70s. So just to let you know, when you guys get in your 90s, you might wear purple. I don't know. So I'm going to keep I'm going to keep this. I did bless somebody with one. I have a paper kit. And then I'm not going to do a separate video. I'm just going to go ahead and put the layout at the end of this. So come back and we'll see what I'm playing with, okay? So I want to give you a super brief overview of what I did. I did go ahead and move that paisley piece over to, I have a pet Western section. I owned horses for many years, and so I know I'll probably use that paisley in a different layout with some horse stuff. So I went ahead and just did light, bright, medium to dark, but what I did is with the this more maroon, even though I don't even know what color to call it, to be perfectly honest, but it's not red. I went over to my red section, and sure as the world, it is not red. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to keep it in my purple, and I'm going to kind of just do light, you know, bright, that type of thing, and just put it together. Now, these two, I had them separated because they weren't the same color. Look at that. It's a little bit different. This is a super small selection, but that's what I did, and then these are definitely darker. Okay, so that is my purple section, and you know, I'm kind of excited about it, to be perfectly honest. The papers that I decided to use are going to be the page kit that I already had in there. Of these flimsy ones, I'm like, those are precious. Why not just do a layout? And I'm going to call my bestie and see if she has some of these purple flowers here in a bigger print. Give me more to play with. I did grab a piece of this extra cardstock to build on, and I probably will also do another, like a backing or something like that. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my scrappy space. Thank you so much for joining me. Things look a little different this time because I had some lost footage. Sometimes I just wonder what happens, and then it's all gone. And you're like, I know I hit record. But anyways, so I wanted to share with you the papers that I decided to use. And of course, they're cut because my layout is pretty much done. So I chose these papers. I did go up and was at my bestie's, and I got this additional paper. I was looking for a bigger floral because I was going to fussy cut, but I couldn't find it. And I wanted to share with you, in July, I was having a hard time with my mojo. And just in case some of you guys come across this, I wanted to share with you what I was going to do. I had watched a fellow friend, her name is Teresa. And one of the things that she had done is she had used was the Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine, and you can look at these free online, and which is just fabulous because you can just take layouts or just thumb through and get some inspiration, and it's free. What a great thing. So anyways, a couple of months ago I had come across this Design 101, and I thought that was a brilliant idea. Teresa was referring back to the different layouts in the Scrapbooking Cards Today, and I had this Design 101. And one of the things that it does is it just gives you different ideas. So pattern paper for building the main canvas, a blank canvas to show elements such as embossing paste, repetition, make your own embellishments, and then embellishments for direction. And I thought, that is brilliant. What a great thing. So to get my mojo going, I just decided to do each and every one of them. So I grabbed I went ahead and I grabbed some stencils. Now I had thought I was going to use this stencil here, but it didn't give me the mood and feel that I wanted. I wanted something a little bit more floral because I am doing a layout with my Nana. And so I did find this tag. I don't have a lot of stencils, so I went ahead and did 3 layers. So I had my main focal, which was point number 1. Number 2 was to have a blank canvas, which is right here. And then number 3 was to do some texture paste. So I grabbed my texture paste. Well, with this, you have a lot of squares. So I went ahead and it was very square to me. And then I just went through and then added these rounded corners to give it more flow. So, which was part of the Design 101. Then I went ahead and I layered my photo 3 times, and I'm pretty much doing this sketch right here. Then I went ahead and I made my own embellishments. I was gonna fussy cut because you know how I feel about fussy cutting, and I thought, no, Donna, this time you're gonna actually make your own embellishments. So I grabbed my Tim Holtz dies and I picked this particular die and I made my own florals. And I inked them and I had a great time, to be perfectly honest. I was listening to a really good book on audio and the time flew. Just in case you guys want to get some book reading in. Well, not necessarily reading, but listening. So I made some banners because they talked about the direction. Let's see, let's grab our little notes here. The banners are placed at the corners of a visual triangle and they create an invisible guiding line around the page so it brings your eye down. So I'm gonna go ahead and place those here somehow. Then I'm gonna put my little florals on here. And I'm just giving you an idea of how it may go, because that's not, you know what I mean. So we're gonna do that part, and then they had an envelope here in the back. It's kind of hard to see in the copy, and then they had a little tag. So I made an envelope. Yes, I did. It's not the best envelope, but I made it. And so, whoops, I'm gonna put that in there. And then I have a tag. So all I did was cut one off and inked it with purple, and I just placed it in here like that. And then I have some more florals. And I am just going to place them around, little bits and pieces. Little bits and pieces. And it'll be kind of tricky to get those on there with that paste. So there's that. And then they had another little one over here. I don't know if I'm going to get that much of one over here, but I have these down here. Little leaves here, not leaves, leaf. And the thing that I really like about this is purple is my Nana's favorite color. Even though she's wearing blue, I'm wearing purple. I totally got into the whole spot of it. And then I'm gonna go and find a title, because that is something that challenges me, is titles and using my thickers. I am not necessarily a thicker girl. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna find a title after I try to get this leaf in here. Here's some more leaves. So of course I have more than 3 clusters. I have 4, and that's why I think that my title will be able to blend in a little bit better. But this is the base of my layout, and I am really, really happy with it. This gave me such a great jumping off point. I'm gonna go look for a couple more pieces. I'm gonna find my title. I'm gonna find a brad, and maybe, let me see, and maybe some word stickers. So I will have everything adhered down and I will come back and show you what I've done. Here is my final layout, and I am so happy that I tried to do the Design 101. I think that was such a great way to get my mojo going, and I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna kind of show you guys a little bit close. It was so fun to do the different elements of this design. And it did stretch me, I'm not even gonna lie. The paste, at first, I was like, oh, I don't know if I like it. And then the florals and all that type of thing. But what I did with the florals, I did want to share with you guys, is I did use a little bit of white paint on them to just give them a little bit of dimension. And then I also went through and put some pixie dust. I don't know if you guys can see some shimmer on there. And so that just kind of gives them some depth, I guess. And I did some little bit of highlights on the leaves just to give them some more depth as well. And then I did a little bit of flecking of white paint. And then I put some little gems on there just for some sparkle and shine, because my Nana is a sparkle and shine kind of girl. And so I am super, super happy with it. If you guys have problems with some mojo, there is so much inspiration out there. And just like that scrapbooking cards today, the Design 101, and it giving you step by step by step. It's just a great jumping off point. I know I've said that a couple of times, but it's really fun to try different things, and I just encourage you guys to do so. And I've actually done, after I started working on this and started doing all the different things, I actually have done quite a few layouts since that point. So I don't know, I think it worked for my mojo. So anyways, please check out everybody who's playing along with Through the Rainbow. I'll have everybody listed below. Please go check out the Facebook group, The Crafty Low No Spin, and use some of these supplies that we have. They are wonderful. That's why we have them. And I encourage you guys to dig in there and find some goodies and play along. I hope you guys are having a super amazing day and you're out there making some memories. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye-bye.